Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today I got myself into a little predicament, so we're heading up to the barn to try and solve it. Hey ducks. Hey Rosie. Been trying to get this edge all cleaned up, got it all weed whacked and some of the gates moved out of here, so now it's all nice and open. Coming in. Hey ladies, how you doing? Hey Rita. So the barn brooder back here has been empty since we got the goats moved out. And today I think this is gonna be the area that solves my problem. To make it work, I'm gonna have to make some modifications to it, and I think I have what I need up behind the goat barn. Come on, Pop. Hey goats, I'm coming. I got this area all cleaned up and I moved these gates up here just to get them out of the way for now. I did run out of battery on the weed whacker though, so I didn't get finished. I think what I need to do is use this cattle panel to secure up that barn brooder to make it usable for what I need. Goats. Hey Flop. Perfect. Alright, I got this extra piece of cattle panel that we had left over from cutting the goat fence, and it fit perfectly up here to block off the top half of the brooder. I'm going to be putting the breeder turkey in here, so I can't have them flying out, and I want them all contained in here so they're not mixing with all my other birds. I also got some fresh hay in there for bedding. I just have to get them a water and a feeder, but I left the door open while I was doing all that, and all the chickens escaped out to the manure pile. Poppy, I thought you were keeping an eye on these ladies. Come on ladies, we got to get back inside. I know you'd like to be working out here all day long, but I don't want you going over to the neighbors, okay? Pop, can't have these chickens out here, right? Echo, you keep an eye on the chickens. I'm going to do a little bit more work. I think they should be safe out there with Echo, Pop. I was using this old refrigerator basket. I think it actually came out of our last freezer as a hay feeder for the goats, but I'm not going to be using it for the turkey. We're going to get this switched out, and we'll be putting the old meat turkey feeder up that I used last year. I think it'll work out just fine for these guys. Just a little bit lower though. Hey pup. How you doing? I've been getting some comments lately that I need to get a fish net to catch all my chickens. But I don't usually have to catch all my chickens. The new replacement flock might be different, but all these ones I usually just herd. Come on, get back to place. Go on. I just get a little broom here, and the chickens usually obey it. Come on, Bonnie, Gina, let's go. I didn't want to have to walk my Crocs up through the manure pile, but I guess I will. Come on, chickens, back in where you came from. Go on. Oh, that one was wet. I just cleaned out the pig pen, so that was a wet pile there. Come on, chickens, back where you came from. I know, you came out a door you don't normally come out. Come here, Pop. You're supposed to be helping. Don't walk through them. Life. Whoop. There you go. Come on, chickens. I don't want to have to catch them each by one with a fish net. Come on, Rosie, get back in line. I'd rather just herd them. Come on, chickens. Life. Next door, ladies. Next door. Come on. Next door. Next door. One up. Here you go. Ducks are a lot easier to herd than chickens, though. Come on, chickens. In the door. In the door. But once you get one in the right spot, a lot of them usually follow. Dot. Don't make me a liar. Come on, Spot. Get in there. Muffins. Muffins. Why is there always a bad one? Come on, Mrs. Muffins. No, come on. I don't want to carry you. Come here. There you go. Now we got to close this door up. I brought this ladder down from my brother's house. It was in his barn. He was getting rid of it. So I brought it down to make another chicken roost out of it. I have one in here already, but I'm going to have more chickens coming in. So I want to make another nicer roost out of these ladders. But that's another project. Right now we're working on the turkey. Hey pigs, we're working on you today too. We got you all cleaned out. Yeah, you're all cleaned out. You just need to get some fresh bedding. I think for right now, this is gonna work for their water setup. That'll do. Get on out, chickens. This pen's gonna get taken now. Oh, I didn't shut the door yet. Puppy, you had one job, puppy. Keep the chickens inside the barn. Come on, ladies, come on. Get out of the rose bush. That thing hurts me. Come on. Come on, Gina. Get back in. Get back in. Okay, okay. Been putting this sheet of plywood here to make half a door. Puppy, get back in there. So I can still have some ventilation on these hot days flowing through the barn. Alright, well the new addition here on the back brooder is going to be nice for the turkey, keeping them in from flapping and flying over the top rail. But I think these gaps down here are still a little bit too big. They held the goats in really nicely, but now we're changing animals, so we got to change tactics. I do have an update here with the survivors. They're getting 18 weeks old now, and that means that they're starting to lay eggs. I don't think they're entirely sure where to lay eggs because I'm getting a couple small eggs back here where they're not supposed to be. But look at these tiny little eggs. I got one half the size of this the other day, so I knew that they had to start laying. That's going to be nice to start getting these 5 consistent eggs from the survivors because my older flock has definitely slowed down. I also got a really weird egg out of the duck pool. This one is a shellless egg, so it's really soft. It doesn't have a hard shell to it, and it's really tiny. So I don't know which duck was laying this thing. That's really not a safe egg to be laying for an adult duck, so I want to get them some more free choice calcium in their pen, make sure they always have that available, as well as get them some more feed, because I keep throwing them in feed and watch them eat it within about 10-15 minutes. But I'm not sure if all of them are getting enough feed. Some of them might be just eating their fill, and the last one to get to the line doesn't get what they want. So I'm going to get them some more feed and see if that changes anything with the eggs. All right, pup, to the shed. So I know last video we just moved the turkey, but we moved Peepers and Piper into the mini coop, and they're just too big for that. Once I saw them in there walking around banging their tail feathers. What'd you doing, pup? What'd you chase? Did you tree a chipmunk again? I can't get chipmunks out of the tree, puppy. I can't help you with these. Sorry, pup, I can't help you with the tree. It's a safe place for them. Oh, there's something big up there. What was that? Was that a cat, puppy? Better be a squirrel, not a cat. But not only are peepers and pipers too big themselves for the mini coop, but also I did something a little bit irresponsible. I went out and got another turkey. So without having an immediate place to put the turkey, I still went out and got one. I wanted to get them now because I want to get the turkey as young as possible so they can grow up together. I don't want to be adopting an adult turkey trying to get them to get together to breed. And I was talking to a friend's friend who had some turkey that were real close to the age of my turkey, so I went over there to check and see if I could find one that was going to work. What are you doing, turkey? I hear ya.
You said one was too big?
Yeah, I think those are them.
Oh, those are the big ones?
Yeah. These are the little ones. I don't want one-eye Willie.
No, that's yeah, that's good. That's one that's eating killed in the fall.
Yeah, I want a breeder, so I think it's the one in the back. Just want to make sure. This guy. Come on, you buddy. There you go. You guys can fly, don't ya? Yeah, you can. Brought a bigger basket. His tail's sticking out. Alright, we got our male turkey all bundled up in a bed sheet and a wicker basket, and we're going to take him on home to his new hens. We didn't use the most common poultry carrier, but this one worked. Hey buddy. Eat. What are you doing? You want to come out and meet the ladies? Hey. There's your buddy. Okay. He's in there. Sorry ladies, scared you a little bit. Put a big old turkey in there with you. Zeet. Life. Yeah? How do you feel? A little small area for you, buddy, but I'm working on getting you a bigger spot. The new Tom here is a sweetgrass turkey. He's going to have some different colors than the hens that are Narragansett, something like that. But it's going to be a fun mixture. Hopefully he is a Tom. He did look like a Tom compared to all the other ones that were in there. But we're going to hope for the best here. He said I can switch it out for a Tom if this one ends up being a hen. So we're going to see and give it a little bit of time. So the mini coop right now is packed full, a little bit too much. We have the new turkey here on the left side. He's a little bit bigger than my two turkey, and the two hens of mine are right here on the right side. I have it separated right now with a baby gate. He keeps trying to get over to my two turkey, but one of mine, I believe it's Piper, keeps picking on him. She's biting the back of his neck and holding him down, and he's bigger and she's smaller. I keep saying he and she, but I'm really not sure. Those are just the genders I'm kind of hoping for. So that's why I'm working on the barn brooder, so I can get them up into the barn so they can have some more space instead of banging their feathers across this fence. So I'm staying back a little bit because this guy's a little bit more skittish than my turkey. I guess he hasn't had as much hand attention as mine have. But it's his first day here, so we'll give him some time to warm up to me and get to know Peepers and Piper. Hopefully they can get along once they get a little bit more space for each other. I know turkey can be rough with each other, so I don't want them injuring each other at all. So I'm trying to give them some space with a fence in between so they can get to know each other without actually beating each other up. Hey puppy, you find that squirrel or not? No? I don't know why these two turkey are being so aggressive, but I was hoping that they'd be nice. We got Mr. Peepers here with some blood on his nose. He keeps scraping his beak across these wires. That'll be also a nice thing to get them into the barn brooder so he doesn't have this wire fence to keep rubbing his beak against. I didn't have the problem as much with the chickens and the ducks, but with the turkey inside this cage, they can see outside and they want to get there. So they keep trying to walk through the fence and they just rub their face across that fence back and forth, and it really wears down on their beak. The new turkey here that I'm hoping is a Tom is a sweetgrass turkey, so it's still a nice heritage breed that'll be good for breeding out and getting some nice Thanksgiving turkey. But we won't be having any pure breeds. We'll be having a sweetgrass and Narragansett. I was working on the new enclosure today up behind the barn next to the goats, setting some posts. I got 5 of them set in there, not quite finished yet, but I needed to take a break from that to go get the turkey. And then once I got the turkey, I realized that they need some more space. So we're at the point now where we're making the brooder ready for these turkey, get them some more space, and then I can get back onto the outdoor enclosure that I eventually want to move them to permanently. And I got to get this bale of mulch hay up to the barn so I can spread it out for the pigs, because they just got a full clean out, so they need some bedding in there. Here we go. That's not it. This one. That's not it. This one. This one. This is it. There you go, pigs. How you doing? Having fun? Poppy, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in here, bud? We're hanging a little perch for the turkey so they can sleep up off the ground. Come on, bud, don't eat turkey poop. Don't eat turkey poop. Head on out, head on out. Buddy, hey, hey, come on, out. Come on, puppy, head on out. Just came out here to put a dowel rod that I was able to salvage up as a roost here for the little baby turkey, huh? You guys are loving it out here. Sorry about that little brown one. You guys are loving it out here in your new space. And they're destroying the ground, so I definitely will be having to move them once a day, but that's about it for now. Ow, buddy. Bite my fingers. I'll have my puppy bite you. Yeah, not yet, puppy. Not yet. I was just stopping by, guys, putting in a perch for you. I have another dowel rod to put in for the breeders. Back up, puppy. Back up. Don't get poked in the face. Come on. Hey, ducks. Took the tractor through the pasture last time I mowed with the deck all the way up just to tip it off, so there's some nice fresh growth coming in now. I left some of the grass out here by the bird box stall so the chickens had a little bit more to eat than the fresh cut grass. They're working their way out to the barn. I just don't feel like they're all big enough to go meeting with the rest of the flock. I just don't think all of them are big enough to go with the main flock yet. Dizzy and the survivors were kind of the size of the light Brahmas, but some of the Hamburgs, the speckled Sussex, and the little baby rooster, there's a handful of smaller breeds that just aren't big enough to go with the main flock yet. Just a little bit longer, turkeys, just a little bit longer. Yeah, you'll have to get used to Echo Pup, turkey. Yeah, he's gonna be around for a while. You'll have to get used to him. Come on. All right, I think we got the barn brooder here ready to take the turkey. We got it nice and secure, got a couple more of these slats added so nothing can get out. On the inside here, we got the water bowl moved over so I can access it from the front. We got the feed bin that can fit all three of them eating at the same time. And then I had this dowel rod that I salvaged from a house renovation, and this thing's gonna be a nice perch for them. It's wider than a normal dowel rod. I think it's about 1.5 inches. And right now they're perching on a 1/2 inch board in the mini coop, so that's gonna be a lot bigger for their feet. All right, puppy, you want some attention? I see you, bud. It's actually pretty sturdy. I think it'll hold the turkey just fine. I got the 2x6 right here, so it's a nice level height with the wall. I added that 2x4 so it doesn't pull in as easy. And then I have the blocks here just as a little extra precaution. I didn't want to attach anything to the block because this will change a lot, or change quickly. And I don't plan on keeping the turkey in here very long, so I want to keep it easy to change so I can get different animals in here and use it for different things. I do have to duck to get in and out of this now because we have a nice solid top on it. It won't be a big deal though. I think it is ready now to bring the turkey in. Hey Flip, hey Flop, how you doing? Before I went and got the new turkey, I did make a little bit of progress out here on their new enclosure. I got 5 of the posts in the ground. They're not completely pounded in and set, but I do have them halfway pounded in and then re-leveled so they're all nice and straight. Now I just have to come in and set them completely. I have 3 more wooden posts to set, and I have to drill the holes for them. 1 back there for an access gate to the storage area, as well as 2 more here to finish off the corner section. I don't need any more corners because that corner is going to attach to the building between those 2 posts. And these other 2 corners are attached to the goat enclosure already with a pallet corner. So I'm making progress out here. I'm just trying to tackle it piece by piece as I have time. So when you don't have everything you need to get the job done, sometimes you have to get creative. So what I'm doing here is using my culvert pipe brooder as a transportation device for the 3 bigger turkey. I don't normally move birds this big, so I have to get, I gotta improvise. All right, buddy, new guys first. It's gonna be a struggle. He hasn't been handled a lot. Neat. 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 Got it. Alright, peepers. Who's next? In there. In there, plenty of them. Yeah, these guys are a lot smaller. Hold on. Almost went down. Almost went down. Here, bud. Hold on, buddy. Lost my shades. Neat. Okay. Alright. I think this was a good idea. This is probably my best box to be moving them in. There you go, guys. Oh, I need you guys. Oh, I hope my phone doesn't die. All right, Turkey, let's get you unloaded before my camera dies. Who's first? I'm gonna have to do this one at a time. You guys are too big to go all multiples. Peepers, why you got a scratch on your nose? Quit pooping in my new truck there, guy. Come here, Turkey. Come here, you're gonna like this new spot. See, my guys aren't, my two turkey don't freak out when you grab them. Look at that little red spot on his beak from rubbing the fencing. I'm gonna try and get you healed up, guy. Come on, you'll like this. There you go, here's your new zone, buddy. Go explore, check it out. I'll bring your friends. Move, pup, move. Come here. Why are you hissing at me? Are you hissing? No turkey hissed. Come here, Pipes. Come here, Pipes. Don't want the guy getting out. Jeez, buddy. Don't hurt yourself. Hurt yourself, guy. Get you first, then. All right. You go ahead if you want to get out so bad. Jeez, spicy guy. Hey, bud. Yeah, I knew you weren't going to be so bad. Try and get you in there. Oh. There we go, buddy. There you go. All right, you're all inside your new place. Yeah. Make yourselves comfortable. Watch out, pup. You gotta get everybody else so they can see. All right, everybody. How do you like your new home? You got some more space to get away from each other and spread your wings, grow those tail feathers out. Puppy, don't whine. We're just moving birds again. You're always whining when we're moving birds. How about you, bud? You found the perch all nicely already. I don't think you can jump out. They're definitely small enough they can get out. I don't know if these are gonna hold them in. If they want to get out, my little ones definitely can, and maybe the bigger white one. Let me get my camera. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Just grabbing the camera. Echo, come here. Out. Yeah, you'll scare that new one, bud. He's not used to you. Yeah. Back up. Making weird noises. Making weird hiss noises. I don't know what that is about. And go ahead and lock them in, because this is where they're staying. Alright, yep. I think they'll be able to get out. Buddy, get back in there. Come on, dude. Come on, don't do this. Get back in there. There you go. That's better. I don't want to have to put fencing across this whole thing. I'd like to be able to get in and out that gate there, but if they're going to keep wanting to jump out, I might have to. Hopefully with them being up here with a lot more space, they won't feel the need to fight each other. They'll be able to get away from each other and feel like they have their own space. There you go, buddy. You fit up there, huh? Yeah, hopefully they get comfortable up here and won't feel the need to try and escape. But I think once they start seeing the chickens, especially at night, they might want to try and get with the chickens or see what's up. So we'll see how curious they get, but they're going to be staying in here for a little while until I get the back enclosure done. Oh, puppy, come on in. You all fit up there? Yeah, make room for each other. Whenever I was picking out all these turkey, there was 6 of them, and 2 of them really looked like they were males. They were bigger than the rest, and then there was 4 other ones that really looked like females. They had the mohawk coming up their neck, and they just looked smaller bodied. So when I originally grabbed him, he definitely looked like a male, but as I'm looking at him here with my 2 apparent females, I'm not 100% sure. It could just be an older female than mine. I think this one is about 2 weeks older than mine anyway. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a male or not. It kind of has a mohawk on the back of its neck. And I was thinking the feathered mohawk coming up the neck was a female trait. And she does kind of have a naked neck, but that little mohawk going up there is kind of worrying me. You can see that these ones definitely have the hair, feathered mohawk coming up the neck. So I'm not sure about this one. I'm gonna hold off on naming this turkey until we figure out whether it's gonna be a male or a female. The guy I got him off of did say if it is a female, I can go back and get one of the ones that are a male. The one that I know was probably a male there only had one eye. I think it was a genetic defect, so I didn't want to get that turkey. Especially since I'm raising them for hatching eggs, I don't want to keep getting a one-eyed turkey in my broods. So we're going to be raising up this third turkey now with my turkey, and if it happens to be a female again, I'll go back to that same guy and get a male. He has a few more that he's going to just keep until Thanksgiving and decide whether he wants to save them at that point. So if this does end up being a female, I should be able to go back over to him and pick up a male at that point. They'll be old enough at that point that I should be able to tell who's going to be a male. I'd like to hear some gobbling or maybe even see some strutting, but we'll see once she calms down and settles in. Like I said, this is just going to be a temporary location. I am building a pen outside so I can get them out on grass and in the sunlight, but this is going to be the biggest space I can give them that's still safe for them at night. I'll check back in on you in a little bit, turkeys. Hey, Wilbur. Hey, Charlotte. How you pigs doing? You happy with all your new bedding? Yeah, you guys been rooting around. What do you see, Dizzy? You see some turkey? Don't mess with those turkey, Dizzy. They're bigger than you. Alright, well that's going to be all for this one. I got to get this stuff put away, get the poop washed out of my truck, and I don't think I have time for dinner anymore, but it's going to be time to put away the barn and close up for the night. Flip. If you want to follow along, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hold up. What's going on here, turkey? I gave you a roost. You don't need to be up there. Did you get stuck up there? Do you not know how to get down? I mean, I can't help you because you won't let me help you. Huh? You just want to jump?